Welcome back to the Big 550 KTRS. Tony Messenger filling in for McGraw Millhaven today. He is out. I'm the editorial page editor of the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Normally here on Thursdays for the board meeting. No board meeting today, but you've got me for 4 hours.
We're happy to have you.
Good to be here, Kelly.
Good to have you.
So this next segment, our producer, I need to throw this on the producer in case my wife is listening at home or watching at home. There's this new viral video that is the Air New Zealand folks sort of doing a safety check with, and it's the Sports Illustrated swimsuit models. Supposedly, it's a big deal. It's how these videos go.
He's all excited about it.
He's very excited. I think excited is the key word. But if you're live streaming with us, if you're near a computer, hopefully this is suitable for work, as they say. Let's go to stltoday.com/McGraw. I know people at the Post-Dispatch. I should have them change that for one day.
to Tony /Tony.
stltoday.com/Tony. But anyway, if you're listening, Bob Rose, get that done. Go to stltoday.com/McGraw. Get us live streamed. We're going to play this video. We're video on the radio. We're going to see how this goes. Take a look at this. Kelly and I are going to watch it for the first time. This is Air New Zealand safety check. Let's go.
I'm Chrissy. This is Jess, Hannah, and Ariel.
And we're going to take you through safety in paradise.
Just settle in and relax. You are on island time now.
I can't understand why Frank likes this.
I know. They're so unattractive.
Illuminated signs.
Any loose items you might have need to be tucked safely under the seat in front of you.
If the seatbelt sign lights up, nip back to your seat straight away. Fasten your seatbelt and make sure it fits low and snug across your hip.
The question is, if you're on a New Zealand flight, are these the actual stewardesses? Are they there? Are they
Unfortunately, no. Because these are Sports Illustrated swimsuit models. You won't find them on the flight. My question is, where are the guys?
Where are the guys?
Where are the guys doing these safety checks?
There's no guy swimsuit models. Here's the other question. Who actually pays attention during a safety check anymore?
Well, I got to tell you, I am not the biggest fan of flying, so I do actually pay attention. I am sitting there watching the flight attendant do her little because I want to know where all the exits are, just in case. So you're right. Some people fall asleep. They're not doing anything, but I do pay attention.
So
you don't?
If you want to watch the rest of it, let's go ahead and cut it here. If you want to watch the rest of it, we're going to put it up at our KTRS.com.
Now, I hear there was some criticism. I have not read any of the articles about it, but I hear people are criticizing them for doing this and having swimsuit models be in charge of this safety check.
They're all fully clothed.
The real,
fully clothed.
They're all fully clothed.
Training.
There's nothing outlandish about anything those lovely ladies are wearing. They're professional spokespeople for something or other.
It's nice of you to come out of your office to talk to us about this, Franklin.
All of a sudden, he's like...
I'm defending these young ladies who did a great job.
I'm just saying they were coming under fire, I believe.
Well, from who? Who wouldn't like this
Well, there's
video?
plenty of people that wonder what the heck is Sports Illustrated still doing in the swimsuit model business. Obviously, it makes a lot of money for them.
Probably the most purchased and most advertised in issue of their year, you would think.
I know when I was
the biggest.
When I was a kid, my mom would always try to hide that one, but boy, I was on the lookout for the mailbox.
You were sitting there waiting for the postman.
You were eagle-eyeing it, weren't you?
That's right. Sports Illustrated swimsuit model edition and the JCPenney catalog. Those were, big days in the Messenger household as children.
That was long before Victoria's Secret, huh, Tony? Now, but seriously though, I think it's good because as people that fly quite often, I would assume you guys notice or have to pay attention to these safety checks. But how many times have you heard them? They're the same thing over and over. Now,
but
at least
I tell you, I listen to them
every time.
Yes, I do.
What's changed since your first
flight
till now?
It doesn't matter because I'm not a fan of flying. So I'm sitting there watching the flight attendant.
Right. So, But if you're a frequent flyer and you see it all the time, wouldn't this grab your attention a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So I think it's great. I mean, it's you're actually paying attention to it.
It doesn't bother me.
I don't fly very often, and I'm sort of the opposite of Kelly. I'm that person who's not really paying attention, and in fact, I've got my iPad or my iPhone, and I'm trying to hide it sort of away from
you're that
person. The people on the plane, so that I can
turn your
get
phone
that
off, sir.
last minute or two out of it, and hopefully not get kicked off the plane. I was actually flying the day after they announced that they were going to change the rules, and so that you could use your iPads and your iPhones more, because there's not really the problem that they've always said that there is technically. And Senator Claire McCaskill has made a big deal out of this on Twitter and has been pushing for these changes. And so the day that happened, the very next day I was flying, and I knew, because I had read the AP story, that they weren't immediately in effect, that every airline had to actually go through some paperwork process with the FCC. But I was almost that guy that day where I'm on the plane, I'm like, you can't take my iPad away. You can't take this out of my hands. The government's already decided, but
and the air marshal would have been right by your side.
I was good. I turned it off briefly, at least.
Then turn it right back on.
I would. I admit, if that were the
you and Alec Baldwin,
I would pay attention.
You would pay attention to that.
I've never been kicked off a plane.
Yeah.
I can say that absolutely. It's the truth. Thanks for
I'm just saying, it's a nice video at 6:30 in the morning to watch.
For you, it would be a nice video any time of the day.
Frank's got to go back to his office and watch that 2 or 3 more times as he gets ready to put it up on the website. Is that going up on the KTRS.com website, Frank? Get that up there so people. Yeah, we'll stick that up there. So you're listening to the Big 550 KTRS. Tony Messenger filling in for McGraw Millhaven today. In the next